All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. And today we will show you the wickedness of Muslims. In front of us we have a video of this guy who before he cried out saying, it's not him who called me. You can watch the video. He was crying saying, I swear I am not the one who called Christian Prince, because whoever called me at that day, he was demolished. Anyway, he claimed it's not him. However, we offer him many times to debate me, but the coward, he will never dare. But doesn't matter if they show up to debate us or not. We are going to expose their lies with no mercy. So the Muslims, they invite, naive people to their mosque, because there's no way anyone he is smart, he will go to the Muslim mosque, unless you are really armed with knowledge. So they invite people who they have no idea what Islam is about, and they have no idea what Christianity is about. And they make food, to invite, those people who they are, you find them everywhere as long there is free food. So they, they invite people who like free food, and then when they invite them, they try to school them and tell them Islam is the best religion. And today we will give you an example of their lies. And there's a link for the video to give him a credit for his video in the info of this video. So listen carefully what Sabeel Ahmed, the coward who don't dare to talk to me, he don't dare to call me, he don't dare to take a call from me, he's a potato. Let us hear what he will say, and to show you how easy to destroy the wicked Muhammadans with no mercy.
The concept of Trinity amongst different religions. Fine. So first and foremost, for a Muslim, we say that God is only one, He's not triune. Means God is not made up of different persons. There is only one God and there is only one person. He's not multiple persons. So Islam does not believe in Trinity, right?
Yeah, but Allah is not multiple person. But when we ask Muslims why Allah he used the word we, they say he used the word we to greet himself as a majestic. As an example, if we type the word khalaqna, which means we created. We. In the Quran, you will find Allah keep talking about himself as we. This is an example, not limited to. And those whom we have created. The second you ask the Muslim why he is saying we created, if he is one and he is the one who created, he will say to you that because Allah, he liked to use we to look big. So if Allah himself, the one you call him one, he don't like to be called one, he call himself we. So when we see this word here, either this we, I mean, look how many times appear in the same chapter. 207 times. How many? 207 times. Maybe this is the search engine is giving us wrong. Consider any, yeah, but many of the time it says we, So we created their community. If we is fake, Allah is a liar. If we is real, which means Allah multiple person, Allah is saying the truth. Either one, Muslims then have a problem. And if Allah don't like to call himself I, most likely, he prefer we because we will represent him better. That means we is the right approach to God, not I, according to Muslims, not to me. And if Allah he lie in order to make himself sound great, how Allah can be great if he is a liar? So from the beginning, Muslims they lie. In fact, the Muslims they believe in something called Tawheed. Tawheed does not mean one God. Tawheed mean unification of God. If I go right now and type here in front of your eyes in Arabic, I just type the word Tawheed. Tawheed. And this is what I see in front of me. توحيد اليمن الشمالي والجنوبي. Unification of the right Yemen and the south Yemen and the north Yemen. So what Tawheed mean? Unification. And this is appear in front of you. Tawheed, 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 Tawheed. Each time جهود التوحيد, the work to unify the Arabian states. توحيد القوانين, unifying the law. Let me use Google translation or translate, so you can see that the Muslims, when they say that they believe in Tawheed, Tawheed does not mean one God. Tawheed means to unify. And this is the word Tawheed in the front of you. The aim of unification, effort to unify the Arabic countries or the Arab countries. You see how Tawheed coming all over the place? So if I search for unification, which was in Arabic as Tawheed. Remember, I typed Tawheed, I did not type different word. All right. Date of unification of the United Arab Emirate. What the word is used here? Tawheed. The date of Tawheed Emirate. So is Tawheed mean oneness or unification? The Arabic, the clear Arabic says mean unification of multi-parts. It's not something unified already or one. Unification of the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. What is the word here in the Arabic? Tawheed. Let us switch to the Arabic language. Read it. Do you see it? Tawheed. So the stupid Muslims, I never saw a Muslim, by the way, is not a stupid. Prove me wrong. When they say we believe in Tawheed, they are saying we believe in multiple person and multiple God, not only multiple person. And they are seeking to unify them. And actually, this is what Islam is about. This is why Muhammad, he chosen that word. This word never appeared in the Quran. When Muhammad speak about Tawheed, he was speaking of unification of the gods of Arabia to be Allah and Akbar. Allah is the moon god, Akbar is the sun god, which we will see later, and we will prove it to you in this video. So when this potato, he say the word Tawheed, and he say we Muslim believe in Tawheed, in fact he is saying to you that we believe in unification of gods, not one God. This is how stupid they are. Even those who speak Arabic do not know what they are talking about. So what you expect from someone he is from Pakistan or Bangladesh? He don't even know one Arabic word. So they bring like maybe most of those are Muslims, and there's a few they came for free food. And now he is schooling them about unification. Let us continue. I mean, he did not say anything and we got him busted. He did not even say anything yet. All right? Let us continue.
Chapter 5 of the Quran, verse number 72, 73, 74, it says, do not say three. Jesus is not Allah or God, and God is not Jesus. Jesus' message according to...
This is what the Quran, chapter 5. Guys, when I say every Muslim is a potato, I can confirm it to you in 2 seconds. Look what he said. Listen carefully.
73, 74, it says,
Let us go to the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 73, 72, 73, whatever he said. And then you will see that every Abdul is a liar until he proved the opposite. In fact, what he is quoting for us prove the opposite. This is the yellow pages of Muhammad, the cartoon. All right. Surely disbelieve those who says Allah is the third of a tree. You see what he said, he manipulated the verse and he made something else. Now anyone here discover what is the mistake here? Anyone notice what is the mistake here? Do we have any Muslim? First of all, the Christian do not believe in Allah at all. Now, some Muslim will say to you, no, the Arab Christian today, they are using the word Allah. I can show you from their Arabic translation that because they are under the Muslim occupation for the last 1400 years and they went through hell. So this is a false translation when they use the word Allah. This is why you don't see someone who would like, do we find the word Allah in a country run not by Muslims? No. You will find it only in a translation of the Bible, only where Muslims are in control, like Indonesia, Iraq, Syria, etc. So when Allah, he says Allah is not the third of a tree, the stupid Allah himself, he says this. And I hope you guys, you take note. According to Muhammad, in chapter 5, verse number 17, the same chapter, the stupid Muhammad, he says that the Muslim, him as a Muslim speaking to the Christian, Allah told him to say, surely disbelieve who say that Allah is the Messiah. Anyone notice now how the Quran is stupid? The same chapter saying, surely disbelieve the one who say Allah is the third or one of the three. The same chapter 5:17 says, surely disbelieve that the one say Allah is the Messiah. So if Allah is the Messiah, who is the second and who is the third? Do the Christian believe that Jesus is the Father? No. Correct? Are you with me? Not a single Christian will say to you, we believe that the Messiah is the Father. Remember here, Allah is not a word being God. Some stupid people, they will say to you that Allah is a word meaning God, and he's saying, you know, like, surely disbelieve those who say that the Messiah is God. No. Allah is a unique name of God for Muslims. And Muhammad now is speaking based on what Allah supposedly told him. So Allah now is using his name, his identity. So when the stupid Muhammad he say, surely disbelieve those who say Allah is the Messiah, then where is the Trinity in the Christian statement? If the Messiah is Allah and Allah is the Messiah, where is the Trinity? Where is the multiple person? So when he quoted those verses, he got himself busted because the Quran is a book of contradiction. And imagine this mistake is exist in the same chapter he is quoting for us from. If you go back here, actually, in chapter 5, verse number 73, when it says, surely disbelieve the one who say that Allah is a third of a three, and between two brackets they say to you the Trinity, but there is no God but one. No God but one. This statement is a stupid statement because you don't say there's no God and then you say but one. The author of the Quran is mentally ill. Either there's God or there's no God. So the correct Arabic statement should be there's one God, but you don't say there's no God but one, because you denied the kind already. You know what I mean? No God, that means there's no God, but one, that means there's many gods, and there's one of them is here. If I say I went inside the room and I saw no cat but one, that means there's no cats in the room but one. There's many cats, but not in the room. The one we are talking about is the exception. So either there's one God or there's multiple God. You cannot deny the existence of God in the same time you say but one. One what? Is the word one present a number? Is the word one present a person? What the word one present? Muhammad is a fool. Let us continue with the video and laugh more. Oh, we have Malik. He want to say something. I like Malik because he is very, very funny. You know, he comes from different galaxy. Let me invite Malik to the stage. Put your hand up, Malik. Malik is a scholar in Islam, but he do not know how to read his Quran. Go ahead, Malik.
لقد كفر الذين
I told you he do not know how to read the Quran. See, he's laughing at the Quran too. Not only he don't know how to read the Quran, he laugh at his book.
No, you know I laugh because I know you're gonna.
I know what?
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm going to laugh at you. I know, because it's what happened every time.
You know.
So listen, Malik. Listen.
Wait, one second.
As long you are in the stage, I wanna get the benefit of your experience in stupidity. Your prophet, when he speak about Allah, do he confirm that there is only one God or there is many gods?
What's your point?
Huh? See, he don't dare. You see, this is Malik. He don't dare to answer. He said to you, "What's your point?"
What's your point? Make your claim. What's your point? Make your
No, you are
claim.
afraid. You give me the answer. Who care about the who care about who
Listen.
care about the
Wait.
point? You will see the point after you
I
answer.
just
Don't be
I
afraid.
wanted to say. I wanted to
Don't be
say.
afraid. Potato.
Yesterday.
Don't be afraid. Give me the
Yesterday.
answer. Give
Yesterday.
me the
Wait.
answer. Give me the
Wait.
answer. Is
Wait. One
Allah
second.
is
Yesterday.
Allah
Just
is
1 second.
Allah the only one God in Islam, or there's others? What's wrong? Why you don't answer?
There there is only one God, and
How many
that is Allah.
how many creator there is then? Must be there's only one creator, correct?
Oh my God.
Don't say oh my
Every time
God, say
you do
oh
the
my
same.
Allah. Don't say
Every
oh
time
my
you're gonna
God.
do the same.
Listen,
There is.
in Islam there's only one creator or multi creators.
He is the creator, the only creator, the real creator.
All right, so guys,
Yes.
the only creator.
If
Thank
I
you.
create,
You
created
gave me the
God,
answer. Hold on. So why Allah he
creator.
say? So
Wait,
why Allah he say he
he
is the best of the creators?
because he created the universe. Do you know someone who created the universe?
Yeah, I know Jesus.
Ah, he
Allah could
is
not
the
create
best of the
anything.
creators.
We can prove that Allah could not create anything
La
from
la
the
la
verse in the
la
front of
la.
us.
He's
Look,
the best of creators.
this verse prove
Of
Allah do
course.
not know how the baby is created. How Allah
Wait,
created the universe, but he do not know how the baby
Al-
is created. According to your Allah, he is the
Allah. Wait,
Allah is the best of the
Allah.
creators. Allah is the best of the
Allah created
creators.
you and me.
You,
Allah created
this
you
is
and
this
me.
is your stupid
And
statement.
now,
It can't be
Mr.
true. It can't be
Wait,
true
let me
because Allah do
talk.
not know how the baby is
Allow me to
made. Okay,
finish.
read.
Allow me to finish. Allow
How
me.
Allah is the one who created me.
Are you gonna allow me to finish or not?
Yeah, Allah
Let
is
me talk.
one by one. Is Allah the
Are-
best of the creators?
Of course, He's the best of creators.
Name the creators for me.
Alhamdulillah.
Name the creators.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
Name the
He's the
creator.
Rabbil
Rabbil
Alameen.
Alamin.
Of course.
Name for me the creator. Okay, as long he is the best of the creators, that means there's many gods.
Oh my God, you are
Don't say, oh my
so
God, so oh my gods, because
Arabic
Allah
language.
is the best
Arabic
of the
language.
creators.
Hey, do you know people that create something? A car.
No,
Elon Musk.
creation,
Elon
no,
Musk create.
creation and
Elon Musk
religion,
create.
hold on.
Wait.
Creation and religion is not
Wait.
about making shoes. This is not a creation. Creation,
Elon
we are
Musk.
talking about a
Wait.
creating. Just,
Elon Musk created a robot,
I have
but it will.
I have no time for stupidity. Create a report. Abdul Potato. Creation about giving life, you donkey. Not about making a bicycle. And the verse in front of you speak clearly about creating the blood and living a human being. Are you stupid? So Allah, he supposedly, he put this at the end of a verse speaking about how he created the babies. So when I say I am the best of the creators of babies, that means there's others that created babies too. Allah described for us supposedly what he is creating now. He's creating a human being. So when he is saying he is the best of the creators, he's speaking about what creation he is creating and what is the best of a creation he's doing. And then when we read, we laugh. This is the God who created the baby. He did not know how the baby is made. He claimed that the baby was a semen, and then the semen became a dead blood. And then the dead blood grow and become a lump, and the lump become a bone. This is the guy who created the baby. Anyone have elementary school, he knew that this is stupid. Not a single person in the world he will say such a stupid thing. There is a Canadian doctor, the Muslim, they invited him to Islamic conference. They gave him big check. So he said they give him false interpretation of the Quran. They say here that the word alaqa mean clinking things. In fact, alaqa mean dead blood. Then the same person who the Muslim invited him and they paid him a lot of money to say those stupid things, he made a book saying the Quran is full of errors. Uh, yeah, we do want to focus on the topic. We are not worried about Muhammad. Peace now, for now. Focus with me. So the author of the Quran is a certified idiot. When he say he is the best of the creators. And the funny, when a Muslim you ask him, the Muslim they say, let us read the interpretation for the verse. But the verse interpretation is so stupid. In fact, if we read what is behind the verse, we will find Muhammad, he stole this sentence from a guy, his name is Abdullah ibn Sarh. He was the scribe of Muhammad. When Muhammad, he was quoting this, ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة إلى آخره, etc. This guy, when Muhammad he finished, this man, the scribe, he liked what Muhammad said. He says, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad, he heard him saying it. He said, put it there. The guy, he said to him, put what there, Prophet? He said, what you just said. He said, but this is what I said. Muhammad, he said, it came to me as it came to you. And right away the guy decided to leave Islam. And Muhammad commanded to kill him wherever he will be found. And he is the brother of Uthman the Caliphate. Muhammad, he stole the sentence from this man, he put it in the Quran. Just because he find it fit nicely with the rest of the sentence. But by adding it, he exposed himself twice. First to the man who is the scribe, and this story is written in their books, that this man, when he heard Muhammad saying that it came to you the same as it came to me, he said to himself, if Muhammad claimed to be a prophet, well, that means I am a prophet too. And he is taking what I say. In fact, he says, Muhammad, he put there in the Quran whatever I say to him. He don't know even what I'm putting there in the Quran. He don't know what I'm writing in the Quran for him. This guy was doing his own editing. But this is a clear evidence that the one who wrote the Quran is an idiot. This is not how the baby is made. And either believe there's many creators, and like the stupid Malik, he came to the mic and he said Elon Musk, he created a machine. That is not religious creation, meaning creation in religion is to create a life. This is why your God in the Quran said, do you worship those who cannot even create a fly? Muslims, they try to defend their stupid prophet, but they always fail. O mankind, a similitude has been coined, so listen to it carefully. Verily, those whom you call beside Allah cannot create a fly. So the one who can create a fly, he is God. Isn't it Jesus in the Quran? He created birds from mud, and he himself, he breathed into it. So the one who can create a fly, he is God. And Allah is putting them in the corner, speaking about supposedly the idols other than the idol of Muhammad. Your idols cannot even create a fly. Which means if they can create a fly, they are gods. But they cannot. But is that the scenario for Jesus? Jesus can create, according to the Quran, birds. The Muslim, they say to you, well, Allah gave him the power. Doesn't matter. Based on the Quran, he's a creator. Right now, as we speak, there's a flying birds made by Jesus. And we know from the Old Testament and the New Testament who is God. And Jesus made it so clear. When Jesus resurrects people from death, this is a creation. A dead person, his heart is damaged, his brain is damaged, his nerves is damaged, his blood is damaged, everything in him is damaged. Resurrection is just a new creation. Not only just reuniting between the body and the soul, but is restructuring the whole body, every single cells of it. When you die, your brain is damaged right away, your heart, your nerves, your anything, that's it. Your eyes, your anything, your skin. So when we say he was resurrected from death, that means he been given life and body together, new body, even if you look the same person, and that is Jesus. Going back to the Joker, Sabeel Ahmed.
Do not say three. Jesus is not Allah or God, and God is not Jesus. Jesus' message, according to Islam, is to invite people just to worship one God.
You see, Islam is a stupid religion because the Muslims, they say Jesus is a messenger of Allah, but the Quran says he is the word of Allah. So Jesus, according to Islam, is he the message or the messenger? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If the Quran says clearly I mean, I cannot even let the guy talk for a minute without making a comment, because this is how stupid Islam is, and this is how this person, he do not know his religion, or he is just a manipulator as the rest of them, which is most likely the second part. According to the Quran, the Messiah is the word of Allah. Where is the word of Allah coming from? Any Muslim can answer me. And look how the Muslims in the translation, the add things is not there. You see, he says he was no more than, he was, etc. All those in the bracket are not there. You change the translator, you found something else. Let us change the translator. Suddenly the Quran is a new Quran. This guy, he added no more, but no problem, we will go with it. We know that those are addition, they are not there. O people of the book, commit no excuse in your religion, nor say Allah out but the truth. Christ Jesus, the son of Mary, is a messenger of Allah. So count with me, guys. Remember, this verse is about saying, say no Trinity, but we will show you 3 and 1 in the same time in the same verse. So the Messiah is what? Is a messenger. As a what? As a man. Okay. And he is his word. So the Messiah, the man, he's a man and a messenger, but he is the word of God. What else? Which he bestowed on Mary, and the Spirit proceeding from him. From who? From Allah. 3 and 1. The stupid Quran, the same verse saying to us, you cannot be 3 and 1 in the same time, just brought to us a new form of Jesus, that he is a 3 and 1 in the same time. He is the man, he is the word, he is the Spirit. Do you see it? This is how stupid the Quran is. Either it is possible to be 3 and 1, or it's impossible. So how Jesus become 3 and 1 in the same time? How he is the word, The Quran made other poo-poo. The Quran, after Muhammad he made this poo-poo, he tried to fix it. So he said Adam and Jesus are the same. Chapter 3 verse number 59. And by the way, I don't want to forget that the Islam is a stupid cult again, because you believe it or not, according to Islam, Imran, you see it says here chapter of Ali Imran, chapter number 3. According to the stupid Muhammad, Imran is the father of Mary, Maryam. This is why the Quran says Maryam is the sister of Aaron. So the stupid Muhammad, he is the last one to know who is even Jesus. In fact, he never named him Jesus, he named him Isa, which is a very bad word. So the stupid Muhammad, he misunderstood the Old Testament. He heard from the Jews that Moses have a sister, her name is Maryam. So he told his followers, oh, this is Maryam, the daughter of Imran, claiming that Allah, his God, is the one who is teaching him. And now it's too late to fix it. That's it. Maryam became the daughter of Imran, and she is the sister of Aaron. However, here the stupid Muhammad again, he says that the similarity between Adam and Jesus, Allah said to them, be, and he was. He created them from mud. But if we go and check how Messiah was created according to the Quran, there's no mud. What mud? And Allah did not say to Jesus, be, and he was. And the same for Adam. Allah never said to Adam, be, and he was. The stupid Quran says Allah, he had mixed mud all those verses is talking about Allah, how he created a human being. What he did, he created Adam from mud, he fashioned the mud, and then he let the mud dry for 40 years. 40 years just to dry the mud. And then after he created the mud and fashioned the mud, and 40 years is gone, he breathed into the mud. So when the stupid Quran says Allah created Adam by saying be, and he was, that is a big fat lie, as we see in chapter 15 verse number 29. So when Allah, he said to the angels, I'm going to create a human from mud, and then when I fashioned him, how Allah he fashioned him? He fashioned him by using his hands. So did Allah say be, and he was? You're using your hands. Which one which one you said first, be and he was, or using your hands and he was? Allah said, O Iblis, what to prevent thee from prostrating thyself to the one whom I created with my hands? In fact, this is not the correct translation. It is both hands. Both hands. Do you see it? So, did Allah create Adam and Jesus by saying be and he was? No. Jesus, Allah, He sent the word to Mary, and then He breathed into Mary's vagina. In the case of Adam, Allah made mud by His hands. Allah, He fashioned the mud by His hands. Then Allah, He breathed into the mud from His mouth. So the statement that Allah created Adam and Jesus by saying be and he was is a false statement. Contradict the Quran itself. And remember, the Quran itself says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction. Are we taking notes? So the statement about Jesus and Adam being the same is false, because the creation of both is not the same, even in the Quran. Jesus is not created from mud. He was born. Adam was from mud, literally. Allah did not say be to Adam, Adam was. Allah made mud, used His hand, fashioned the mud, dried the mud for 40 years. In fact, in the Quran, it says that a human being was ever hasty. What does that mean? If you read what Muhammad said, Allah, when He was creating Adam, Adam said to Allah, "Oh Allah, finish me before the sun set." Imagine, the Quran just said Allah created Adam by saying be and he was. And yet we find in chapter 17 verse number 11, Adam is so worried because Allah is so slow, and he was afraid that the sunset is coming and Allah could not finish him yet. Are we lying, Muslims? Let us check it out. He said be and he was, huh? By the way, we will not ask Muhammad, the stupid Muhammad with his funny stories, how Adam is in the process of a creation, yet he knew that the sun is going to set soon. What a genius, Adam. So this is Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir is one of the biggest scammers in the history of Islam. He is a YouTuber, but in the old days when there's no YouTube and there's no internet. So he was making tafsir to defend Islam, not to explain the Quran. He's just a stupid fool like the rest. So here you see in Ibn Kathir, if you go to the end, from Salman al-Farisi, from Ibn Abbas, blah blah blah, that means Muhammad, he said this story. When the story of Adam, when he wanted to get up, before his soul reached his feet, when his soul was breathed into him, it entered his body from his head downward. So Allah, He breathed now into Adam. Remember, Allah said, He said be and he was. But it turned to be, the process is so slow, there's no be and he was, it's a joke. So now his soul is coming downward. So when it reached his brain, Adam, he sneezed, Hachoo. And he said, Alhamdulillah. Adam, he speak Arabic before the Arabic is created. Allah said to him, may your Lord have mercy on you, Adam. When it reached his eyes, which in his soul, He opened them, blink, blink, blink. And when it reached his body and limp, he started to stare at them in wonder, like, what the heck I have here? I wonder what he said when he saw his penis. If he was wondering about his limbs. He wanted to get up before it reached his feet, but he could not. So he said, "Oh Allah, make it happen before the sunset, before the night come." So where is Allah said be, and he was. Do you see the stupidity? Do you see why the Arab Christians are the last one to believe in the donkey Muhammad? We have all their secret. We know the language. They cannot lie to us the same they lie to you by giving you a false translation. In fact, Ibn Kathir in Arabic is way larger than Ibn Kathir in English. Ibn Kathir in English is going through severe diet. Anything is so stupid, supposedly they took it off. So now what is left in Ibn Kathir in English is supposedly the things is not stupid. This is after fertilization. So we give you an idea why Islam is so stupid. So Jesus is the creator in the Quran. Allah is the best creator in the Quran. But Allah do not know how the baby is created in the Quran. You know, the Chinese, they say, he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. And I'm sure they were talking about Muhammad, even though he does not exist. All right? Let us continue with Sabeel Ahmed, so we can laugh more.
He was a monotheistic believer. When you go to the Old Testament also, every prophet, every messenger, they were monotheistic believers. None of them, they were Trinitarians.
You see, the stupidity here is amazing about Muslims. We as a Christians, we believe in one God anyway. The Trinity does not mean we have many gods, you idiot. They don't even know what they are talking about. Trinity does not mean three gods. We are the monotheistic, not you. Not you, Abdul. The best of the creators.